All right, it says unable to. Right, can anybody hear me? It says the chat is not working, and I don't know how to fix that. I believe 3 people are watching. Right, how will I fix that? Top here. Right, hello everybody. I believe there's 3 watchers. Hi Janet, everything looks good. You can hear me okay? I was having a bit of trouble with the live chat for a moment. I'll just go on to my YouTube so I can see the chat close up. My eyes are not too good to see the it a metre away. Right. Hi Jenny. Yeah, Jenny, how are you? Lovely to see you. I've just come on to show some trims that I've got, and this is what I've been doing with them. These here are 5.5 inches, or 13.5 centimetres, and I just stapled them together last night, and they fold up like that. And I've got some here that I've put into packets, so that's how they look. And then I vacuum pack them so they go down like that, so that they can be posted. I had a little play, Janet, and changed them around a bit so that they fit in this size envelope, so that they're only $4 to post instead of $6. So when they come like this, when I make them like this, these are 30 centimetres long, which is 12 inches more or less. Fold them over like that, and then I vacuum pack them, and it makes it a lot better. So I thought I might do some gluing until some people come in, if anybody comes in. But what was I going to say about them? This one here. Oh, thank you, Janet. This one here is a little bit thinner trim, so I could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 12-inch strips in this one. So this one here, I priced at $18, and that includes postage, because I'll fold it over like that. And these ones here, I priced at $3. But if you put the 2 together, if you bought 2, you would get them for $21 with postage, and with postage included in that price, rather than paying an extra $4 to just have that posted. So I thought that was quite a good idea. How's the weather in Australia, Jenny? Right, I also made these little snippets. I called them because people sew little bits of material together and make little snippets, as they call them. So I thought I'd make these as well. Not quite sure what I'd sell those for. $2. Because if you put two of them together, they are bigger than the other. They're wider than the other. So yeah, so I think I was going to do some gluing. There doesn't seem to be many people here. So yes, that's what I thought, or just for sewing on little embellishments. These ones here, I thought would make nice for pockets and things like that in journals, because you can always trim them down a little bit. But would you like to see the colours that I've made up? Let's move those out of the road. And this one here is all fine lace. We have white, yellow, purple, pink, red and green. I think this is really pretty, this one. Okay, Janet. Oh, Patricia. Hello, Patricia. And this here is just cream and gold and black and gold. This is very pretty. Yeah, and these I've just priced at $15, and it includes postage. It costs $4 to post them, so it's not a big amount for the 2 yards of trim, and that's how they'll go. I love that one. This one here is just black and white. They're all really pretty. This one is gold and cream and gold. This is purple and mauve, I suppose you call it. They're just all different shades of purple to me. Thank you, Janet. This one is just 3 different shades of pink. And this is a smaller pleat. And this one is a bigger pleat, but smaller in depth than that one. This one is blues. And greens. It's got a lovely little flower pattern on that one. And multicoloured with a teal in it as well. And this one is these are very fine. This is a white with silver, and they've all got silver trim, and these are a yellow and cream and orange, and this one is a got a brown strip in it, but they're very, very lovely. So that's all I've got made up. And I've also got these little bags of 1 metre of what do you call it, ribbon, and it's silver, and it's got green and pinks, and it, I don't know if you can see it, but it's metallic, and it is very, very, oh, thank you. Hi, Sid. Yes, yeah, they could be used on baby blankets, yes. So I've got one meter of those, and also butterflies. And I've only got like 6 of these, 6 packets of these, and I don't know how I'd sell these. 50 cents a pack, I suppose, or $1 a pack, 50 cents each. They are made of material, and they are really gorgeous. Oh, well, that's annoying, isn't it? I tend to use my laptop mostly. I have a little tablet here, this size, but I mainly use my tablet. So yes, so I've got half a dozen packs of those of different various colours, and half a dozen packs of those as well. So that's what I've got. Oh, and then the smaller ones, I haven't made a lot up because I thought, well, if people wanted them, they could just email me, and so that's that one. This one I've already sealed, but it's that on that side and that on that side. And this one is that on that side and that on that side. So, and a lot of them I would not be able to make a replica of exactly. And this one here, you can't really tell, but those are the colours of it when it's sealed. And this here sealed is this one here. So right, I'm going to move those out of the road now. If anybody's interested, I guess. Oh, thank you, Patricia. I was very lucky to get these, and the little snippets. They're just all the little bits that cut off the ends, you know. And this one here. But as I say, I would never be able to make an order to colour because I don't know what, excuse my arm, I'm just moving them out of the road. I don't know what amounts I have, or whether they would last, or anything like that. So it's just a matter of basically you get what you want. If you wanted a particular colour, I might be able to, you know, make something up. But so I guess if you're interested, email me would be the best at maggielockley@gmail.com, and I have a PayPal account which is maggielockley@gmail. So yeah, so if anybody is interested, just an email would be great. Right, now that's all over and done with for now, unless somebody else comes in who's interested to see them. I thought I'd do some gluing got my little book here, so it's not quite finished. So I thought, oh well, I would do that, or I could make up some packs if you were interested in that, but don't know what I'm going to do really. Just going to do some, little, I'm putting some glue down. My husband's gone off to Rotorua. The girls in the shop have run out of boxes for their cupcakes, or almost, so he's had to dash off to our closest city to buy some boxes. So I said to him, well, I'm going live, so I can't. Hi, Tina and Nick and Vanessa. Would you like me to show you them again? I'm quite happy to show them again. Right, just find a glue stick. It's raining. We've had some terrible weather. It is totally up to me. I'll just do a little quick. This is what I've been showing off. This is purple trim, and there's 12-inch strips. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I'm sort of like pretty new at this, but I thought I would try and see if anybody was interested in buying them. To buy 10 rows like this, I've priced them at $18. That's including the postage. Costs $4 to post them. I fold them over like that, and I vacuum pack them, and they end up like this. So they fit in this size envelope, which costs $4 to post. And I have a smaller one for, pockets and that sort of thing. And it is this size. $3. Or you can put them together. They fit in the same envelope, and you wouldn't have to pay extra postage. So that's basically what I'm doing. And, anybody's interested. Awesome, Patricia. I will check that later. So yeah, I'm quite happy with if I sell them, I sell them. If I don't, I don't. It's just one of those things. Who else has come in? Anybody else come in? And I also, I show the little snippets. I also made little snippets for little embellishments and things like that. And this one is 3 inches wide. And I thought I'd sell those for $1.50. $1.50? Did I say $1.50? Yes, I think so. don't really know what I'm doing here. Yeah. So I'm not sure how much those little ones would cost in a normal envelope. I think they're still in around the $3 something. Our postage has just gone up, so I'm not 100% sure on that. So, yeah, I really didn't prepare for anything else. I was a bit slack on that. I'm not really up on all this technical stuff. And that doesn't go. So, what else has been going on in my life? Not a lot. I was cupcake lady, not yesterday, the day before, but not for much longer because they're closing their shop, which is a bit of a shame, but I think I pulled that off there. Oh, well, it can go over here. Yeah, so that's a bit of a shame, but never mind. You've got to do what's right for you and your family. So there's quite a few ladies live today. I felt a bit stink about coming on. But there's somebody live just about every day now. It's quite hard. I don't know if I've got any little stuff out. God, I'm pretty slack. I was up till about 3 o'clock last night making those things. I thought, better have something to show. So I'm just grabbing and gluing. My daughter and daughter-in-law wanted me to do a 10. But I think I'll do that in a video because otherwise my regular ladies that don't do live streams miss out. Yeah, there are, Janet. It's very hard. And when you're in a different time zone, it's very hard as well. Well, I've got a journal I'm halfway through making. I've got it all sorted. I've just got to sew it together. And I've got a cover to make on my small vintage journal. That is going to be my second prize for when I get to 2,000 subscribers. Now, that was really mucky. I'll just go and get my wet wipes. I move things around so I would have room. Right, I think I'll get rid of that. Nails are very pretty, but artificial nails are very, very useless as well. They're not very good for picking things up. I was going to have them taken off, but my daughter said that her nails broke straight away, and I have terrible nails anyway, so maybe not. Right, I've got these Tim Holt dolls, new ones. Hi Rails, how are you? Oh, thank you. I try to get a different colour every time. This is supposed to be a coral, but it's quite pinky. That one wants to go. Big needle here. Just give it a poke. I always get a bit gummed up at the... Now I've got the old lady shakes. It's teeming down outside. Oh, that's right. You're a couple of hours. How many hours behind are you? It's 11:30 here almost. There we go. $9:30. Yeah, I didn't go to bed till 3, and then my husband was coming in at 9 o'clock saying to me, haven't you got a show to do today? You better get up. Cool. Like that. That one doesn't show up very well, does it? There's some flowers instead, maybe. Yeah, I don't sleep very well. I think it's years of being an asthmatic and having attacks at night and sort of sleeping in 2-hour lots, and it seems to have stuck. I make myself stay in bed these days, but it I don't go to bed. Very rarely do I go to bed before midnight. Yeah, I was gonna make a flask of coffee before I came on here, but never mind. Can't call out to my husband to make one because he's not here, and my sister's still in bed. I might keep him to go on an iPad actually. Oh, well, that's terrible. And it's very, very frustrating when you don't sleep. Especially if you're tired. Oh yes, I always get up lots in the night, and it has nothing to do with my age either. This is just about a dead marine. I'm sorry, that didn't come out well for you ladies in America. I shall not use that again. Right, I'll just get a new glue stick. Right, what else have we got in here? Little stickers here I got from somewhere. Kookaburra, I think that is. Oh, woodpecker, sorry. What am I talking about? I know it was a woodpecker. They're an American thing. I mean, an Australian thing. We do have them. No, we don't. I don't think so. We might, but as big as Australia. I'm not sure about that, Rails. I don't think so. I think we have kingfishers and they look similar, but no, I don't think we have kookaburras. I think that's totally an Australian thing, I think. We do have lots of birds that come over from Australia, like the rosella. We have quite a few of those that are over here in the wild. Lots of these little squares here. No, we don't have roos. On one of our islands, we had the, what do you call them? The little wallabies, but we don't have the big kangaroos. No. That also is an Australian thing. Our birds most probably all have Maori names, and my Maori is not great. I know basic words, but other than that, no. My daughter Andrea is pretty good at Maori, and because her two daughters are half castes, and she wanted Bethany to take it at school, but Bethany didn't, but I think Ashley does. But I can never pronounce it. I cannot get my tongue around it. And I'm like that with most things, so it's not just the Maori language. These are cute little squares. I think I got them out of a craft magazine. Just mindless gluing is what I'm doing. Excuse me while I have a look out. I've got a courier, so I'll just be back in a minute. I am so sorry about that, ladies, but I just got a parcel and it's a swap from in New Zealand, so I think I'm going to open it. I love your journal. I think it's so cool. Right, so would you like to see what I got in my parcel? Oh my goodness, I never sent anything like this to my partner. Now, this looks interesting. I don't want to cut anything though. Oh wow. We did a swap in our Kiwi group for you know, stuff in your stash, bits and pieces. And wow, you had to send 20 things. And I can't tell you how much that cost to post in New Zealand because, wow, look at how she's packaged it all. Oh, this is so awesome. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Oh, these are cameos, flowers. Cameos are gorgeous. Oh, look at that rose. Oh, wow. Daisy. Oh, they're so cool. Wow. Oh, a little journal. How cool. Oh, awesome washi tape. Wow. It's just a script washi tape. I wonder if I can get that off without. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Right, stick that up on my shelf. Oh, this is shapes out of music. It's a little wee tab for journals. I think that's what it is. Oh, these are awesome. Just little die cuts. Wow. It's taking practice, I tell you. It really is. Oh, little envelopes, I think. Does it look like an envelope to you? Yep. Fold there, fold there, fold there. And no, I guess you fold. I'm not 100% sure on that. Where is it? Oh, yeah, the folder's there. So you must fold it there. Oh, like that. Oh, wow. That is so cool. And then you put it in your journal or whatever as a little writing spot. Wow. That is so awesome. Some tags. Right. Pick all these back up before I lose them. Another little butterfly there. Oh, wow, that's pretty. That is so pretty. Right, let's push these back in. But I love that envelope. That envelope is just so awesome. Right. Wow. Oh, wow. These are so cool. Flowers, leaves, flourishes. Wow. Flowers. Right, I always go the wrong way. It's the opposite to what I'm looking at. Wow. These be nice as closures on your journals. Little keys. Oh, wow. Oh, these leaves are just amazing. And a butterfly. Wow. I have to say, I didn't see anything like this. But then again, I don't have anything like this, so I suppose it's relative to what you've got. But, oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Halloween washi tape. No, that one doesn't want to come up. I'll just see if I can hook it with. No, I'll just trim the top off it. Deal with that later. Put the hot glue gun on. I mean the heat gun on it. Oh, these are pretty. Wooden leaves, decorated wooden leaves, and wooden butt eyes, and decorated buttons. I used buttons as and little wee square buttons. Wow, I use buttons as closures on my journals because you can sew them on. was. Yeah, I don't have anything. Awesome. Cardboard tags. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Tags. These are just fabulous. Wow. I don't know where they get all this stuff from. Oh, wow. Two sizes. Wow. I guess some more sellotape. Oh, it's pretty vintage. Oh, I can see a paper bag journal coming out of that. So that is just amazing. Right, and there is more. These have a particular name, don't they? Oh, that's pretty. Some stamps. I love stamps. Life is a journey. And she lived happily ever after. Oh, wow. Cool. Lovely. There's something else in there. Oh, they're nice. Cool. Remember, treasure, vision, art, create, spirit, dream, vintage, memories forever, journey. Wow, that is so cool. Oh, yeah. Also finding places to put it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. These are cool. Oh, these are awesome. This is like on cardstock. Oh, this is just way, way more than I sent. But you can guess what I sent more of than most. I sent trim. So, and papers for journals. Wow. Napkins. That's pretty. These are sort of like rice paper. Oh, cool. 2 of those. And 2 of those. Oh, that's pretty. Bird of paradise plant. I don't know many plants, but I know that one because my dad had one in our front garden. And carnations. Everybody knows what carnations are. Cool. Cool. awesome. Licorice all sorts. My favourite. Oh, wow. That's cool. Oh, that's awesome too. Cool. Wow. Far, far, far too generous. Must have a lot of stock. Right. And oops. Something else here. Oh wow. Oh, this is cool. I have to find a container. Move those out of there. Buttons. Cool. I was looking for a big button like that the other day with a shank on it for a closure for my journal that I was making. How cool. I don't have many buttons, so that is awesome. I might just leave those in there because I'm sure to put them everywhere. Moving list. And last but not least, homemade paper. Wow, that's cool. That is just so cool. This is all homemade paper. Oh, this is gorgeous. Some sort of flower in it, I think. Wow. Well, this is just fabulous. She must make her own. She must make her own paper because that's all handmade paper. Oh, that's nice. Wow, it's fine too, very fine. Wow, that's a finer one in between. Oh no, they're all that fine, like tissue paper. That is absolutely beautiful. And I have no idea how many pages there are because it's so fine. Wow. And then music paper. You Were Meant for Me. Sweet Georgia Brown. You'll Hear Me Calling You. Who? And the last one, I can, Some of These Days. Awesome. Oh, wow. And then paint papers. Wow. Cool. Oh, these are fabulous. Wow. Wow. I can see those in the journal too. Right. So that's all those ones. Oh, and this This is the where you boil the plants. Oh wow, I tried it, but I didn't have any success whatsoever. How cool. They're just fabulous. They're so lovely. And we have, oops. Wow. Some tags that have been dyed. And some paper bags that have been crinkled and dyed for pockets and journals. Cool. These are just some more dyed paper. And some bigger. Wow. What an amazing swap. Yes, this is amazing, isn't it? Oh, this is just too much. I didn't see anything like this. I feel quite guilty. But I guess you can only see what you've got. And send it in a size container that you can afford to send is my biggest thing. Well, ladies, I hope you enjoyed my little swap. Just grab the box back and slip it back in there so I don't lose anything. Wow, that was just amazing. I just can't believe it. Well, what was I doing? I was just gluing in my book and not doing much else, so I don't. Do any of you ladies have an Etsy shop? Yeah, amazing. I didn't see anything like that. Those I was just wondering whether it's worth starting up an Etsy shop. This was another one of those. This was the Buddy Holly one that when I was doing those magazine transfers and I couldn't find, I put it onto an iCAD, and that's how it came out. Looks a bit vintagey, but a bit worn, but I like it. So I've got some iCADs to catch up on. So that's one half, that one started. So, yes. What else? Right, I don't have any more little stuff out, so that can just go back there. And Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what'll happen? I'll just start sending out as happy mail, and that'll be it. You know, it would be nice to get a little bit of money for it, but that's not really the idea, is it? To make money. I have not been able to buy this wax paper in New Zealand. Well, not in my town, so very frustrating because I don't think baking paper is as good. Yes, most probably. And I suppose if we'd got around and people were interested, it would, you know. Right, I've got some gorgeous, gorgeous flowers here. It is absolutely hosing down outside. Thank you, Jenny. I think the price to Australia is slightly cheaper too. I think to send one of those would be $3 something, not $4. But I'm not 100% sure on it because I haven't looked into it. Oh, okay. Start my own Facebook. If I start a Facebook page, I might have to start doing things. It takes me all my time to it takes me all my time to keep my my channel going, you know. And you've got a husband that's home all day and children that all live in the same town, and grandchildren and great grandchildren. And my son only lives like, maybe 20 minutes away, if that. Yeah, about 20 minutes, I would say. You know, I have a very demanding. I printed this off online. I think somebody put it up on Facebook or something like that, and I pinched it because I liked it. I'm not even sure how to set up a. Thanks, Rails. I'll see you when you put up your video. Housework. I've made my bed. That's all I need to do today. It's raining. Bye, Rails. Excuse me for answering that. All right. Yes, I think maybe I might be done for today. uh, Thank you for all your help, Janet. I really, really appreciate it. And when I was talking to you the other day, I forgot to say, yes, you can post pictures up on what I've sent. Once it's yours, it's yours. School holidays, it's the last day of the school holidays today. Have the weekend, and then the kids will all be back off to school. Now, how are you keeping, Ginny? Right. Oh, that's right. I was going to find a page for the stragon. I love the stragon. There's not a big ducks and Bertha. I think I'm going to make another one. And I'm going to not do it in one of these school books. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's not very nice, the cold weather. But me, myself, I prefer a nice cold frost and a nice sunny day. This rain, I feel the rain gets into your bones. But I have I'm having trouble with my hands touching cold things as well. I seem to be my fingertips go white and they stay like it for hours. It's not very nice. So I think it might be circulation. It gets a bit like that when you get older. Keep telling myself I'm not old. There's lots of people out there way older than me that get around and do stuff. But I certainly feel it some days. I think I might trim this one down a bit. Whoops. Shouldn't have put that there. I wonder if I can pull it up. Sometimes with these thicker ones you can. I've got a big pot of homemade soup on the stove today. Right. That's better. I'll put that there instead. I'll be having that for my tea tonight. I'll go down the road later and buy a nice fancy bread to eat with it. I lost 1.2 kilos this week on my diet. I'm doing it at home now. 60 odd dollars a month to Weight Watchers is just getting a little bit expensive, so I've decided that I'm sure that I can do it from home. Isn't that gorgeous? It's going to fit in there. Oh, I don't think I've got any pages left. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think I'll put this here. What else have I got? Oh, I know. I usually make a big pot put it on so like we can have it at the weekends, because I don't do cooking at the weekends. My family, there's only the three of us. We're all retired. I cook Monday to Thursday, and that's my lot. They have to help themselves. So I do make the exception and put on a pot of soup so they can eat soup if they're too lazy to do anything else. I was looking for flowers the other time I was gluing and I couldn't find them. No, I put them in a completely different place. I love birds. Love birds. We have a budgie, and he's the minkiest budgie. Yes, that's right. I said to them they could all cook one day a week. But my sister doesn't do domestic, she says, so they help themselves at the weekends. There. And don't use those scissors. Those are my material scissors. And I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it is really hosing down out there. All right. Take this down a bit to about there. Trim it off. It's a good thing everybody likes soup. Right. That's cool. Just might doctor that up a bit so it just fits in there. Man, I cut it short. It's typical me. That's not going to work. Right. What have we got? A little bit of green paint. Oops. There we go. That's that. Awesome. Oh, well, ladies, I think that might be it for today for me. I'll look into starting a Facebook page to advertise my wares, but I don't really know if I'm really that. I might just do a little video and tell people how they can get hold of me and that sort of thing, because other than that, as I say, I don't have a big following on live shows because I accidentally clicked mute. I do it all the time and then think there's something wrong with my computer. Very frustrating. Always tell me I'm having a grey moment. And you're not old enough for a grey moment, Jenny. Now, I just wiped them off, but never mind. So I need something to go there, I think. And then that might be me done. No, use that. You haven't done any big projects lately, Jenny? Right. Just a little something to go in there, and I will be done. That's not it. And I think I found just the thing. Whoops. Thank you. I have no talent. It's all just, I don't know, instinct, I think. Just put it down and yeah, it's going to give you a straight back and a straight bottom. And put you there. Can you hear the rain? Oh, that's lovely. Oh, how exciting. Right, I just need one more thing. I just need a little trim. Yeah, it's pretty constant out there. Right. Let's put a little bit of this here so that it is going to go there. Yeah, I love to hear the rain too. I love thunderstorms. Right, there we are. It's a page done. Just going to cut out this little leafy thing here. See, green is just irritating me just a little bit. I say I'm going, and then it's just one more. Oh, just one more. And just one more. It's my phone dinging again. I'll just look at it because my husband is out in this weather. Right. No, not my husband. Just going to put that like that. Like that. Like that, I think. There we are. I think that is it. That's my page done. Try to get the glare off it. I like that. Oh, I'm very happy with that. And I have been live for an hour and 23 minutes, and I think that is plenty of time. For your help, Janet. That was just so cool. I think I have to tidy my craft room now. I have got stuff everywhere. So I think we've got one more, and that's it. I'll put one of those in there so it doesn't stick together. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Find some more stuff to go in here. And I think that page there is the only empty page. I'll put those in there. Need another bird for that. I need something for in there. They really are just nonsense pages. You can tell I love kitties. I actually love dogs too, but I don't have a lot of dog photos. Another kitty page. Middle of the book. Oh, thank you, Patricia. I'm behind in my iCads again, so I guess I'll be doing a video on iCads again soon. Love that car. Janet, do you know how to write in my email? MaggieLockley@gmail.com. Just so it's there. Yeah, well, I'm quite proud of myself, Patricia, that I've got so far this year. The most I've ever done is 16 iCads, and then I give up. I received the napkin the other day with Bahuta Kawas on it, and oh, my daughter bought me three packets of different napkins, and one was Pahutakawas. Oh, it's so pretty. I'll be sending some of that out in the Happy Mail. I love that photo. Love that page. Best things in life aren't things. Thank you, Janet. You're a treasure. I don't know what I'd do without you. Right, ladies. I'd be thinking that might be it for the day. I've got this sticky piece here that I've got to do something with, so I'm going to put it in this book here. So I've ripped it. Yes, this is another journal that I made at some time. I think I made this one out of envelopes that I received Happy Mail in. No, pull it out there again. Put it there. And pull you right off, put you underneath there. And I do believe that weather is getting heavier. Oops. There we go. Hi, Selena. How are you doing, Selena? Yeah, I do believe right there, this is all pages I've received in Happy Mail, all from my daughter. Just envelopes. I love envelope journals. They are my favourite. There's nothing in it, just people's artwork. Maybe. That one's pretty. All right. Thank you. What I actually came on for, and since you're here, I'll just do another little quick run through. I've got all these trims that I'm putting together packages of. If anybody's interested in these ones, I just call snippets because people make snippets. They call them snippets anyway. And so I've made those, and those are 3 inches wide. And I fold them over, and I vacuum pack them. Now, where are my vacuum packs? I think I've lost my vacuum packs. Oh, I'm at Rip United. Oh no, here they are over here. I vacuum pack them like this so that they are thin, so they don't cost much to post, and they fit in the size envelope, which costs to go to America, well, anywhere around the world except for Australia, they cost, the size package costs $4. And I do have it here somewhere. What did I saw it. In New Zealand, ours goes by thickness, and this is 10 centimetres. And I went into, the first time I went to send Happy Mail, I was sending it to Shimmy Dixon, and I took it down, and it was just an envelope, you know, And she said to me, that'll be $13 something, please. My mouth just about dropped on the ground. And I said, I don't think so. So I went home and I did send a $13 something Happy Mail that day. But I went home and I put it up to the weight. I think the weight is 200 grams that you can go up to before it goes up. And sent it. And because she went to put it through one of these, and I said, oh, can I have one of those? And she said, no. I said, well, could I buy one? She said, oh, no, we don't have them for the public. So I asked her what it was, and she said 10 millimetres. So I went home and I said to my husband, I want a little slot made in something 10 millimetres thick. He said, what for? I said, so I can slip my envelopes through it to see how thick they are. So now, every time I do a Happy Mail or a swap, where I'm just sending, and these two can be sent together, and they slip. They've got to be able to slip through it like that. If they stop halfway, it immediately goes on the scales and it goes up by $10 or so. So that's how the mail goes. So that is the other ones, and that I put in there, and that's what they are, and they're 5.5 inches wide, and they're $3. So those are those. I had some little butterflies and some silver trim. And then I have these trims that are so pretty. In my day, when I was little, we would have had those around our dresses. And these are $15, and that includes postage. So once again, I've done my little blurb. I'll put those back up there out of the road. And I think that might be thank you, Janet. That might be me for today. I've been going over an hour and a half. Oh, that sounds cool. No, that sounds awesome. I think it's lovely that things get passed on. We had a lot of old photos that we didn't know. My sister Glenys, who lives with me, she's into the family, doing the family genealogy and that. And so she went to Mum when Mum was sick. She was very half blind at the time, but from what she could see in that, she filled Glenys in on all the photos. And then I was doing scrapbooking at the time, so she put all the photos in, and I did all the decorating, and we made one for each of the families, so that they could all have photos of the old people. And now I'm the old people. That's terrible. So, oh, well, I'm going to call it a day now, ladies. Thank you so much for coming. I don't know how much of a lag there is, but next time I come on, I will be doing just something crafty, some gluing or some something, a journal page or something like that, rather than trying to sell my wares. So have a good day or a good night, everybody, and I'll catch you again soon. Kia kaha, stay strong.